Hey, it's me, unapologetically T, and I'm just taking my little walk, my stroll. When I first started walking, like I I did have a goal. I had a goal to first of all make it around a full, like the way I be walking is like a full circle, and so to make it around the full circle, and I had a goal of also like distance wise to at least walk 5 miles. However, when I started, I just started. I wanted to see what was my baseline. So, what was it, you know, the point that like literally kind of stressed me um, as my baseline. And when I started walking, I was 260, 260 pounds. And matter of fact, 265. And that's the biggest I've ever been in my life. And it's a lot of weight to carry. Definitely for my bone structure. I be hurting. Also a person that has asthma that used to smoke. So literally, and I had an idiot online that literally tried to tell me while I was taking a video while walking and talking in the hot blazing sun, like literally I was walking in like temperatures in the 90s. And this is like literally just no like prior, conditioning, just putting myself out there, like, and I'm walking like 2 and 3 miles, and that's my baseline. And so I had an idiot tell me I had heart problems, and it's like, how you gonna diagnose me online? Like, you don't even know my health conditions, and literally, and you don't even know like whether I just started working out. Like, please don't listen to everybody on the internet. Shit, like, I'm just like, I know my body. The fuck? Shit. That should be pissing me off, like, and it shouldn't, because it's like, you're an idiot for even making that assumption. You had nothing to presume that off of. Like, you had no prior information to presume that off of. So, like, literally, if he would have asked me about my health, or would have worded the question different, he would have known that, number one, I'm 260 fucking pounds. That's a lot of weight to carry around. Of course I'm gonna sound like that. Plus I'm talking, so I'm using my respiratory system to talk to you while I'm walking. So then that means I'm not really, doing the breathing that I would normally do if I didn't have a phone in my hand and was looking at you and talking. And then also, bitch, I am diagnosed with asthma. And then I was a smoker for how many years? How many years I was smoking? Shit, I started smoking as I was an adult. Probably was like 18. No, well, I wasn't counting weed. I was talking about the cigarettes. Shit, weed started early. But I wasn't an everyday weed smoker either. I never even purchased weed. Like, and I ain't saying that as a flex. I did buy weed one time. It was from a snake bitch, a relative. But really, technically, Dante bought that. So, like, I didn't even pay for that. But yeah, I just not a weed buyer. I wasn't, I was fortunate that I had people I knew that didn't care about me, because I didn't try to come over their house every day and just smoke up their weed. But yeah, I just wasn't a big weed smoker. I love it, but it wasn't nothing I did every single day. When I got to college, though, it increased. My intake of weed increased. But I guess if we count that, I'm going to count cigarettes, because weed never really, I don't know, it was never really like an addiction. So cigarettes was, though. I started out with Black and Miles. That became addictive. But I would smoke the Black and Miles like when the high of the weed would go down. So it kind of started like when I would smoke weed, I would smoke the blacks to like heighten like my high, give me a little buzz. It just paired well. It paired well. And so I did end up getting addicted to Black and Miles first. I would say I probably started out like as just when I smoked weed with it. Probably like when I was like 18. Maybe like, yeah, high school. Like maybe 11th or 12th grade. 11th or 12th grade. So 17, 18. Then I would say I really became addicted to them when I got to grad school. So like when I was before I had Charlotte, like I really didn't have any addictions. If anything, you would want to say like I probably drank too much. But I was also cautious about that because of my family history. So I literally only drank probably like on the weekends if I was like going out. But I never drank alone. I never smoked alone when I was younger. I never did that stuff alone. It was more like socially. And it was probably like to deal with the people that I was dealing with. It was probably to deal with their asses. The weed, you know, that was cool. But I don't know what y'all got going on with the weed now. Give me the Reggie. Give me the Reggie. Give me the regular shit. These bugs just love to come land on me. Yeah, give me the regular. Give me the mid. All y'all want is gas, gas, gas. And it's like, I'm already gassed up. I'm already fucking gassed up. You want me to blow a fucking circuit? You want me to blow a fuse? I'm already in the sky. Shit, I need something to balance this shit out. Blue Lotus do a good job. If you haven't tried Blue Lotus, it's literally a flower. It's literally a flower, just like weed is a plant, you know. I've smoked Blue Lotus, and that literally does kind of like, it does something. It does something. It's like just kind of mellow me out. Because I already be supercharged on my goddamn own. Thank God. I ain't, you know, I don't want you to take it away. But thank you, God. Because there's a lot of people that don't know how to produce and maintain their own energy. And so I thank God for this learning experience of not giving all of mine away. Even though I know it's unlimited source, just still being more selective and very selective and selfish with how I utilize my energy. My energy is my currency. And the moment that I allow myself to be drained, that's when I'm no longer functioning out of a frequency of love. It becomes a frequency that is irritable and irritated, and it doesn't think so clearly. So that's why in a lot of narcissistic abusive relationships, they try to keep you tired. They do try to keep you drained, because they know that if you, like, literally, they will sleep deprive your ass. Like, they would do little tricks to sleep deprive you. And literally, they do that because when you're in duress, like, you're easier to manipulate. You're easier to break. You're easier to just be like, fuck it, and allow shit to be what it is. And however, when you operating fully out of, you know, the frequency of love, and a lot of people just think love is to be given out. I found out that, like, self-love literally is the currency you want want to operate out of. Self-love equals putting your highest self first, you first. And I was thinking about that this morning when I woke up. It was like I was having a conversation with myself about what does it mean to put God first. And a lot of people would be like, self-made, God-made. And to me, intellectually, it's all one and the same. God operates through you. God is within you. And so if you self-made, you God-made. It's just how you wanna use those words. And literally, to put God first is literally to put yourself first. To put yourself first. And we have been bamboozled and hoodwinked that to put yourself first means you're selfish. There are some that put themselves first that operate out of extreme selfishness. I have met those people. Not all of them are evil. A lot of them are. But I literally have a brother, and I love him. But he's selfish. But he's selfish out of a place that he doesn't want to be used. So he's not selfish out of a place where he's going to use you per se. He's just very hyper vigilant on, like, he doesn't want to let anybody in. He doesn't want to share, like, typically. Like, unless he knows that it's reciprocal. And then because he's so introverted, he won't know that it's reciprocal because he has such a built up wall. So, like, he's not a evil person. He's just a guarded, wounded person. And so literally it's levels to this. But you also have people who have to learn how to be selfish. They have practiced a life of selflessness, and it has left them drained, abused, neglected, abandoned, not only by others, but by themselves. And that was one of the things for me that clicked after October, was literally, shit, people gonna abandon you all day, every day. Like, you can have a motherfucker that, like, literally loves you. And let's say you have a friend and you know this person is a real friend. Let's say your mother died. Your friend just signed a new job deal and they can't be by your side for your mother's death and all that stuff. That doesn't make them a bad friend. They got their own stuff going on, right? So they're not doing it out of malice. They're not abandoning you out of malice. Like, they got to focus on their own self. And so literally in that moment, on your end of things, you feel abandoned. But once you realize, like, stop putting all that pressure and that faith into other people showing up for you, and going within and allowing God to show you that, like, literally, regardless who's in your corner, I'm here. Regardless who's in your corner, you're here. Like, you can do this. You can do this. You got this. And that clicked for me in October and this month, November. It was just like, and don't get me wrong, like, God has always been by my side. I've always called on God. Literally have given so much credit to, like, literally I wouldn't be here without God. However, the conditioning that I was given from abandonment wounds as a child, like, literally I was expecting unconditional love and love from people. And yes, I deserve that. However, if I'm not operating out of that frequency for myself, if I'm constantly abandoning myself, how can I expect someone else to show up for me? How can I expect someone to be consistent for me and I can't even be consistent for myself? And so it's like, I don't know, it clicked. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And so, like, literally, I don't know, like, it was a switch. It was a switch. Like, when I say sometimes, like, pain, sometimes the truth, like, not sometimes, the truth literally will set you free. The truth will set you free. It may hurt. It may hurt. All this stuff that's like painful to us is like literally building and developing us to be the best versions of ourselves. You either gonna let it break you, or you're gonna let it make you into a better person. And so this doesn't mean, though, it's a process. And that's where people get things messed up. It's a process. Baby, if you feel like your life is in shambles, you gotta honor that. You gotta honor that. You need to go cry. You need to go do whatever the fuck you need to do. If you are angry because someone fucked you over, you need to honor that. You need to honor that. Don't let society shame your anger. Like, honor that shit. Because I know the fuck I am. I'm not holding in no feelings no more. If I'm fucking angry, I'm angry. If I feel like it's the end of the world, it's the end of the world right now, as I knew it. Leave me the fuck alone while I grieve the ending of what I once knew. And so, like, literally, you know, I am thankful I'm at a point where, like, none of this shit scare me no more. Like, it's no fear. Everything that has happened has clearly happened for a reason. Clearly happened for a reason. And it's going to be up to me what I do with the knowledge. Like, the word know is in knowledge. And so it's up to me what I do with what I've learned, what I know. And that's a part of my power. And it takes more than just knowing. I think one of the beautiful things about me is not only do I know, I have experience. I have empathy. A lot of people do not have the gift of empathy. And that sucks. I wish that we lived in a world where everybody could empathize for each other. But you also, if you're an empath, you literally have to realize you can have empathy. And you can thank empathy for letting you know, whether you have empathy that comes in visions, feeling, whatever, however you experience your empathy. You can thank it, and you can also release it back to that person because it's not yours. So you can gain the information, but you don't have to carry their problems. You don't have to excuse the abuse. And that's one of the things I want to be transparent and honest about. When I woke up traumatized. Like, I mean, severely fucking traumatized. And I lived life traumatized. I just didn't realize it. But when I woke up, I've talked about it before. Like, I woke up feeling really raw. Like, I just felt real raw. Like, I could feel everything. I felt like everything was stripped. Like, if someone was to take your skin and just start peeling it back. And I mean, anything that touched me, even just walking in the air, I could feel things. And it was like very intense. I felt everything. And it was very intense. I was traumatized, severely traumatized. It was like having to deal with everything I had ever been through as this version of myself that is currently going through a traumatic experience as we speak. And so literally, I'm already experiencing losing a person I lived with for 11 years. And not only did I live with this man, I loved this man. And he loved me. It was just like we were toxic. And so I literally did, not to mention, not only were we together for 11 years, we had just separated a year prior to that. And we were trying to navigate that separation, and it got ugly and it got messy. And you know, hatred started getting involved. There's a lot of shit that happened in that year. Fucking comical. It is very comical. Like, I be laughing when people be fucking with me, because like literally when people fuck with me and I finally realize, like, literally, like, you know, it's like I'm one of them people where I love instantly. And that's just me. That's how I am. I love you instantly. And I love you hard. Like, literally, I love you hard. I love you soft. I love you from any place that you need me to love you from. Like, I'm just one of them people. And it's like, you know, some people, they love quick and they love fast, and then like that shit turn off. It's like with me, I love fast, but I love long. Like, I want to make sure that like you, it's like, even if you show me you're a fucked up person, like, I want to just give you chances, because I guess
total 1 mile, 23 minutes 42 seconds, steps 2,332 steps.
All right, girl, be quiet. But I want to make sure that like you had a chance with me, and chance to get it right. And so literally, I'm not one of those people that just, like, I wasn't in the past. I'm not one of those people in the past that would like literally just cut your ass off really quick. And it's like, now I am. Now I'm gaining traction with that. But I think it came from attachment issues and my own childhood trauma of feeling abandoned, right? I didn't want to abandon people because I knew how it felt for people to not be there for you. And vital people at that, like parental figures. When you grow up with abandonment issues from your parental figures, it really can fuck you up, and how you view love and how you attach to others. And so that was my attachment style. It was very disorganized. It was anxious, but it was anxious, and it was also the other way around. All that exhaust. Ugh. I hate when like you walking and cars go fast near you. Like, people don't have common courtesy no more. It's just be retarded. Like, if you see somebody on the like side of the street and you on the opposite side, because I'm walking on the right side, like, why go fast? Slow your ass down. But that's just me. I don't know. And don't nobody gotta be perfect. I'm just saying. But anywho, that was just like my attachment style. And hold on 1 second. Yeah, I could be anxious, my bad. I can be anxious, or I could be withdrawn in attachment styles. And however, anyway, like, I literally will stay too long in connections or attachments that literally are not beneficial for me in the past. And like, it's like now that I'm loving myself and putting myself first, it's a good thing. However, getting back to, I don't know why people be feeling like it's sweet to fuck with over here, but I do know, because I literally be setting your ass up for that shit. I literally be setting your ass up for that shit. And it's like, I don't set you up for that shit for you to get it wrong. I be setting you up for that shit for you to get it right. But it's like, the moment you get that shit wrong, and I figure you fully, like, there's no hope for you, like, that's when all hell breaks loose for you. Because when I'm done, I'm done. So like, literally, I love you instantly. I love you like where you need to be loved from. But the moment that I'm done, nigga, I'm done. And typically when I detach from people, all hell breaks loose in their life. It's like, everything you have done to me and you thought you got away with, that shit starts to come meet you as your friend. One of the stories I did not tell about Tay is, and I'm gonna tell it now, is that nigga used to cheat all the time. Like, that nigga used to cheat all the time to the point, like, I ain't even fuck with you. Like, I don't fuck with you no more like that. Like, bitch, we live together. And, like, I mean, we was friends anyway. Like, me and that nigga was like homies. Like, we was friends from the jump. Like, when we met, we was friends. We shared about our relationship problems and like everything. Like, we shared about everything. So, he had situations going on, I had situations going on, and like, so we literally were friends first, and then, you know, we started falling in love with each other. And I feel like once we got to a certain point in our relationship, I just realized that nigga, you know, he had something going on with him. Like, cause I kind of felt like, you know, first when he started cheating, like, you know, what could I do better? What's wrong with me? Like, so it started turning up at my self-worth and my self-esteem. But then it got to a point, it was like, nigga, it don't matter what the fuck I do. Like, you done had me at this point, this point, this point, this point, this point. And like, it registered to me when he went and picked somebody up that literally had depression. And I'm like, bitch, I'm over here dying. I'm dying day in and day out. You gonna go pick up another bitch? Well, you can't even handle the shit you got at home. Like, you can't even help me. So why the fuck would you even go fuck with another bitch? They got some shit going on. But now that I know what I know, I don't even, you know, all is well. So anyway, like, that was like one of those defining moments where like shit, nigga, you got an issue. You got an issue, you got a void. It's something you need to feel and all that shit. And I stopped looking at it personally. And I started looking at that shit like, you need to get your shit together. You need to get your shit together. Because this ain't okay. And so, I ain't never recovered from that shit. Even once we, like, I never fully recovered from him cheating and stuff. And so, I never really fully recovered from him cheating. It's like when a car go bad, I'm like a dog. I get that shit. It throw me off. But whew. So I just want to say, like, I don't think I fully recovered from the harm that he had caused, like, once we separated. When we were living together, it was kind of like we was roommates. Like, nigga, don't even touch me. Like, nigga, don't touch me. Ugh. And we did have encounters. We had encounters with each other to get our needs met, but it wasn't like, I'm crazy about you, I'm madly in love. It was just like, while I'm in this relationship, I'm not gonna cheat, but I also don't want to fuck you. And but I'm gonna go ahead and get my needs met. So it might have been like every 3 months. it was just like, it was back, it was late, it was just like, and it was like playing, it was kind of like playing Russian roulette, because I'm just like, I don't even know who you going out here fucking with. You be fucking with tricks for all I know. The way he was operating. And so I remember he had gave me actual trick before I left the relationship. And that shit pissed me off. And so that shit had pissed me slam the fuck off. And so I remember when we finally separated, and literally, I lie to you not, this nigga nutsack, I swear to God, like, I was mad as a bitch about that shit. And this nigga ended up having to call me and tell me his nutsack was swole. Like, and I'm just like, but how much? Like, but how much swollen? And he would not send a picture to me. And I just know, like, in our relationship, I was the one that encouraged him to go to the doctor. And I'm not a person that's gonna, like, make you go to the doctor just for any little thing. He used to have, like, medical emergencies, and I'm like, bro, you gotta go to the doctor. Like, This one was a medical fucking emergency. This one was a medical fucking emergency. And like, I'm telling you, like, we beefing. We are beefing. Like, we beefing. I don't like you. He don't like me. But he calls me and was like, you know, he had this situation going on with his nut. And I was like, it's not both of them? and yes, I'm gonna fucking laugh at you, Dante. You deserved it, bitch. You deserved it. Don't fuck with me. Literally. So literally, this nigga, like, he would not send me a picture. So I'm like, bruh. And like I said, we're beefing. Like, we're beefing. Like, we done said some shit to each other. They're like, we don't need to be around each other. So I'm like, I will meet you at the hospital, because that's how, like, much I'm not coming to the house and looking at it. I'll meet you at the hospital. And so we go to the hospital, and when he get there, you know, check him in and all that shit. I'm just like his emotional support person. He gets to the hospital, he talking shit about me to the nurse. Like, he just spilling his feelings in the air. He high as a bitch. Like, the nigga was high as a bitch off cane. And I'm just like in here like, bitch, why is you coming in here in this goddamn hospital? And literally, why you coming in here in this hospital and you literally like high as a bitch? So if they do gotta operate on your dumb ass, like, they can't even operate on you because you high up. Like, so we going back and forth and shit, but we not doing it in front of them. That's one thing I ain't do. But I won't go publicly humiliate him in front of them. But like, just going back, giving each other looks, because we definitely communicated with looks. And but this nigga started spilling his feelings in the air, telling the first of all, the intake lady literally wanted to see it. And I'm like, shit, I want to see it too. But he didn't want me to see it because he knew that shit was karma. He knew that shit was karma. Like, he knew that shit was because of me. He knew. Man, when I say I won't prepare for how big that nigga nut was, I was not prepared. I was not prepared. I was not prepared, bruh. It was way bigger than a baseball. It was given, you know how them small baby pumpkins, like when you have them baby pumpkins, like, it was like the size of that, but a little bigger. And he tried to turn away when she was in there, and he was like, I don't want her to see it. And I was like, bro, you literally made me come with you, and you literally got me to come all the way here, and I can't fucking see it. Like, the devil is alive. The devil is alive, bitch. Like, let me get a look. And that shit was like the size of like a pumpkin. This probably why he didn't want me to see it, because literally he knew that shit would have gave me satisfaction. And it's crazy because it didn't even give me satisfaction then. I felt sorry for him. But I did laugh after. Shit. Literally. He lucky though, because I'm crazy. Like, he real lucky. He used to go to sleep next to me. I thought I would tell him I would castrate him. And I wouldn't even say I'm going to castrate you. I used to tell him, like, I was going to cut his dick off. And then I was going to cauterize the wound. And then I was going to drop the dick off at the bitch door that he was fucking with. And literally told him I would be satisfied in life, because then you wouldn't have no dick. And then who would you be fucking with? Because now you can't dickmatize people. Like, literally, you literally have to use your actual personality to woo bitches over for long periods of time. And we all know that won't last long, because he was like narcissistic. So like, literally, it wouldn't last long. But I don't know how he used to go to sleep around me, because I literally used to think about Lorena bobbing in his ass. And so he's very lucky that he got to keep his nut and his appendage. But the doctor had told him, like, literally, that shit was crazy. Like, I had never seen such shit in my life. And it was like God gave me a front row seat. God gave me a front row seat. And I was feeling sorry for his ass. And so I remember, like, the ultrasound lady, she was doing an ultrasound on it just to try to see if there was, like, any blockages, the reason for it. And it ended up being, like, I forgot what it was. Something was twisted or something. But it was, like, a lot of fluid. And she said it could have been from an injury, because they even did testing on him for STDs. He ain't had no STDs. It was just weird and unexplainable. And so literally, this shit is funny. Like, it's hilarious. Now it is like, it's like super more. It's more funny now because he's passed away. I think, like, when he was alive, kind of felt sorry for him. Like, it looked like it hurt. That shit looked like it hurt, and he did look. It's like he did look like he was in pain. That nigga had on like 3 pairs of boxers for support. But, like, yeah, it's like people who really be doing me wrong. Once I'm out of your presence, and no longer, you no longer have my favor. You no longer have me protecting you from your karma. Like, all hell break loose. And I wanted to be clear, because that's what I was talking about, waking up in trauma. I'm pretty sure that me waking up in severe trauma has caused people harm. I'm pretty sure it has, like, because I was operating out of a frequency of fear, of complete fucking fear, hypervigilance. Yeah. So, like I said, to anybody that I hurt or harmed that was innocent, I do apologize. I've been working on myself. And, like I said, I'm moving forward in life. And I hope that anybody innocent literally be blessed. Whatever I might have done harmful to you, hope it turns into a blessing. And I pray that you be blessed. Shit, I'm even at the point in this journey where I be praying for some of my enemies too. And some of them, I don't give a fuck. Like, bitch.
Halfway point
suffer.
Reached.
Suffer. I don't care. I really don't operate out of toxic positivity. So, suffer. But I like that song. I gotta run some errands. Sorry. Well, not sorry. I'm chewing up these cloves I had in my mouth. And cloves is nasty tasting, but it's a magical medicine. And it's good for your breath and your teeth. Keep them germs down. That's what it reminded me of, like Listerine. Oh, that's a poodle. Whew. When I be thinking I get used to that intensity, but when I chew it, I don't. I want to try to start drinking okra water. Like, I need to find me some okra. Make my own okra water. Said it's good for like belly fat. Amongst so many other things, but that's what I want to use it for. I damn sure don't need no more moisture in the neither regions. Damn sure don't. I'm getting irritated now. We really need some safe panty liners. Like some safe panty liners for women. Whew. But yeah. Waking up traumatized. Like, you're gonna hurt somebody. Somebody's gonna hurt you. I have chalked it up to everything has been happening for my greatest good. Not just because the lineup of it, like, it's because like every time something happened, I wanted to learn from it. I wanted to grow from it. I wanted to get better. Like, I want this shit. Like, I don't want to be who I used to be. I don't want to operate out of the frequencies and the thought patterns of what I was raised in. Like, literally, I don't want that shit. I never wanted it. As a kid, that has been my grind. I wanted to make it out of this shit. And it's like I'm finally given this opportunity at the maturity level that literally I could handle it. I wanted it, at all those different ages, and I was getting it. It was a process. It was a journey. And I'm proud of myself and who I was during all those processes. Shit, I was a beast then. And I'm a beast now, but my maturity level is different. And it's like, when I woke up, I was like a baby. And I think, like, too, a lot of things I didn't even realize inside myself. Like, I had to be an adult early on in age. Like, definitely when you have children early, there's people who had children earlier than I did. But when you have children early, you don't got time to fuck up too much. Like, you can't fuck up like everybody else. You can't fuck up like everybody else. You got somebody else depending on you. So my decision making always had to be what was best for my kid, with a little mix of, I just want this shit for me. Like, this gonna be my personal fuck up. I know it's a fuck up, but I'm doing everything that I think I'm supposed to be doing in this department. Like, let me have this portion of being a fuck up. And so, I think when I woke up, I finally was able to, like, just make these irrational decisions that I should have probably
Total 2
made
miles.
when I was
47
younger.
minutes, 19 seconds.
I should have been able
Steps
to be
4,621 steps.
the bitch following her heart and going across the country and doing dumb shit. Like, literally, I should have been able to do that probably in my teens. But life will meet you. Those experiences, they'll re-meet you. Those missed opportunities, they'll re-meet you. And so I don't know. I thank God that I had the free will and the impulsivity to literally do what I wanted to do, even if it wasn't what's best for me. Like, just make them fucked up, stupid decisions. I also had a lot of shit attached to me. Like I tell you, I hear things. So it was also good practice to know, to differentiate God from other spirits, myself. What does my voice sound like? What does my decision making sound like? How do I differentiate that from spirits? Because you have trickster spirits that will literally try to trick you. You have evil spirits that are literally can be trickster spirits. You got good spirits that could be trickster spirits. They just playing with you. They're trying to, get you where you need to go. Then you got some shit that's really like trying to trick you out your spot. So it was a good. This last 2 years was good practice. Good experience. Good experience. I was able to get a lot of that bitch ass shit up out of me. I hate bitch ass shit. Like, it's my pet peeve. And to wake up and be on some bitch ass shit. Like, literally. It was irritating to me. I was disgusted with myself. But I had to do with what I was having going on. And literally, I thank God for getting like that shit up out of me. Oh, I thank God for clarity. I don't know it all. I don't want to know it all. That's a lot. Cause what can you do with it? What can you do with it? In this human form? Nah. Not in this human form. But I know who I am on a spiritual level. On a spiritual level and a solar level, I know who the fuck I am. In this human form, I have limitations. But I still know who the fuck I am. And I advise people to literally be cautious when you come over here. Because I'm not toxic positivity. Be cautious when you come over here. Because I do put myself first now. I do put myself first now. And I'm hot as a bitch. But I do. My hang time is getting hangier. And yes, I have full hair. But my strands are very thin. So I don't have like thick strands of hair. But I have a full head of hair. So I always think of my hair like, my hair is skinny. Where other people's hair be like thick. My hair is skinny. It's bony. But it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And we need to normalize our differences. So, but yeah. Once you put yourself first and you put God first, like, shit, putting God first, you can't go wrong. God want the best for you. God want the best for you. Even if that shit don't even feel like that's what's happening at the moment. Like, God is preparing you for what's to come. And literally, if you hang in there, you remain faithful. Not because you want to get what you want to get. You remain faithful because you trust God. You remain faithful because you trust God. Because you want the best for yourself. A lot of people be in it for the things. I wanted to heal. I wanted love. Not realizing that, like, literally, I am love. I literally am love. And I just needed to turn inward. Pour inward.